New California bill that will require porn stars to wear safety goggles.
I guess that's kind of hot, safety goggles, but obviously do the dudes have to wear them because they're not the ones getting the face spewed on.
You can't have a 50 caliber weapon, you can't have automatic rifles, you can't use a silencer, and now porn stars gotta wear condoms and safety glasses.
How much protection do they need? Are they really trying to keep from getting dicks from getting poked in their eye?
You might as well be a stuntman, because if you're in the porn business, it's like jumping off a building or flying through a flaming hoop. That's what it is. That's what it is. I'm like, you take chances, you take risks, you live on the edge, you do drugs, and you get on camera.
It's kind of like Double Dare. Mark Summers is like, physical challenge, get those goggles on.
Jesus Christ. What's next?
You should not be able to drop your pants, let alone drop your pants, squat, and nail your balls to the ground. So I'm going to call that a security flaw.
I didn't know you could nail anything through a cobblestone. Isn't it a stone?
He must have some big long ass nuts because you got to use these meaty ass concrete nails.
I don't see how hurting your own balls is going to make a point. I would get Vladimir Putin's balls.
But I'm sure after it was all said and done, he was like, nailed it!
Great idea, and I'm going to get some as soon as it comes out.
Is it made by Menon or Hormel?
How is that a deodorant? That is an odorant.
When you perspire, do you smell extra bacony?
You know, bacon, a little BO, you got yourself a hamburger, son.
So the chicks start odoring themselves up with bacon, and dudes are going to follow them around.
Do you want to hang out with the girl that's wearing bacon deodorant?
I mean, if you get heated up, I'm like, that's just going to mix with the actual BO that you have anyway. You're going to smell like a fucking Moroccan hooker on a hot summer night, and that's not cool at all. Okay, The Desolation of Smog, the new Hobbit movie.
That Harry Peter guy's best film ever.
They didn't have the time or the budget that they had for the Lord of the Rings series. They're like, all right, we're going to do the Hobbit. We got all this stuff lying around. Just dust it off.
Weren't there only like 4 books originally? Didn't he already make 4 movies? And didn't the last one do really bad because people are done watching little short guys running around in a forced perspective, an imaginary world with dragons that don't exist in New Zealand again?
Tell me riddles. That sequence was 8 minutes long.
It's just a bunch of Xandor and stupid Zeus kind of old god names that just no one gives a about.
The whole thing through the cave, that was what, 20 minutes?
Even the nerds are done with your shit. Like, it's time to move on. They're into comic book shit. Maybe that's it. Maybe you take a Hobbit, give him a cape, and let him fly around with Neo in the future.
There were like 20-second gaps of Gollum going like...
The whole chain sucks balls. It's for little sci-fi geeks that grew out of Dungeons and Dragons, and now they have something else to go to.
And you know, they probably had cases of Hobbit feet just lying around that they're like, you know what, we're not remaking all these things. Just put them on these actors as best we can.
What the new Star Johnson Happy Tuesday.